Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 21 of my Fay Enchantress Campaign. What I like about this little view I've set up here is the fact that Daith, of course, Daith is blind. He's a blindsmith. There's quite a few of them in mythology. Well, one. He's basically the same god multiplied. But the point is that for some reason, smiths, they love to be blind. Don't know why. It seems like a dangerous past. I mean, it seems like a dangerous pastime anyway, right? Hammering bits of metal in very, very dangerous environments. Feels like being blind would make that significantly worse. But apparently makes you a really good smith. But Daith has wandered off, and I just like the idea that Orion's now running after him, going, Daith! He can't hear me. Daith, you're going the wrong way, mate. He can't hear me. So Orion is chasing after Daith, probably just to tell him that no, you're going into the French bit. It's full of onions and people with berets, not the forest. Like you should. Oh, never mind. Anyway, so he's wandering. I think it's because I've given them the monoliths here. So the AI likes to garrison. It's got an overwhelming drive to garrison undefended settlements. Now the monolith is obviously very undefended. I mean, it's potentially in hostile territory, has no defences, so the Wood Elves are now going to stack it with troops. Therefore, probably leaving Athel-Loren a little bit undefended. But the thing is, because they're my military allies, I'm getting replenishment for being here, and that means I can then go and burn down all of the Dark Elf hovels nearby. So that's nice. I mean, not for the Dark Elves, obviously they're going to be burned alive, but that's chivalry for you. So what we're going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to assign non-assigned skill points. Arthur has one. Who is Arthur? Not sure. Kind of reminds me of sort of a probably wearing a lot of tweed. Probably works in like a factory somewhere. In fact, he works for Beaumont. We should really get Beau a damsel, but I have stacked all the damsels in Rene's army purely for my own puerile amusement. So he's there. And we don't have any damsels spare to put into the army, which of course would be the sensible idea. But to be honest, it turns out throwing a whole shit ton of questing knights actually works out quite well. Turns out you don't need an anvil if you've just got a shit ton of hammers. So there we go. Right, so now we've got problems with Trace. Trace is still at war with us, but it is getting better, and we've managed to get Lothern. We've kind of patched over the whole accident. Well, I say accidentally. It was an accidental killing. Beau didn't charge after him and bludgeon him to death purposely. There's no evidence of that anywhere. Remind me to delete that video. So we've given them some money just as reparations to make up the whole, killing thing. But also beating up the Dark Elves is going to help with that. So hopefully keep Lothern fairly happy. And we're halfway towards our goal, which is pretty good actually. If we can, so we've gained 610 for the decisive victories and 480 for just lord traits. Fair enough. Events has removed 260. Sack settlements 120. And yeah, so it's not too bad actually. Generally, we ransomed some captives, but that was for Trace. And that was before I'd realised I'd bludgeoned the bodyguard to death. Oh well. We're not going to do anything there because I don't care about it. We've got rebellion. I don't really care about that either. Oh right, before I forget, before anyone else loses their mind. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm taxing it now. All right. How many times do I forget to tax provinces? Like, I swear, I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat going, well, I haven't taxed Estalia. But now I have. So there we go. Estalia is being taxed. We're making, good money. Well, I say good money. It's not bad. It's 1,500. I mean, it's fine. We're not making a huge amount of money here. Do I want a fishing harbour? Yes, I have a fishing harbour. Do I want defences here? You know what I was going to get? No, I don't want orchards, though, do I? I don't want orchards. Maybe we should get a Grail Shrine, because we're not going to be able to get the farm and water wheel combo because we've got the defences. I think the guardhouse is a good idea for Bill Bailey, because it is on the coast. We don't really have defences down here, so I think that's probably a sensible option. The Fay Enchantress, I kind of don't really know what to do with her. What I do need to do, because obviously at some point we are going to have to fight the Errantry War to finish off the campaign, and I feel like having an army full of Grail Guardians, Grail Knights, Royal Hippogriff Knights, that's the kind of army we want the Watery Tarts floating minion to have. So we're probably going to, at some point, going to have to switch that. God, the Grail Knights gold rank already. Holy shit. 49 attack, 44 defense. They've got 77 melee defense. Jesus. And a shit ton of armor. And shields, but only a bronze shield. Never mind. And of course we've got the Green Knight should we need him. Has he popped back off? Not sure. I don't think. I think he's still in. I think he's still in. Oh yeah, I meant to get more Pegasus Knights for this army, didn't I? I'm not sure why I'm giving Chilfroy a really good army, considering he's the one that dicked me over with his declaring war on Trace for no good reason. Okay, well, I don't think that's a yeah, we'll just let that be burned to the ground, because I don't actually care that much. I don't even know why they'd want... Oh, hello. The Braid of Bordelot. The Bordelot is a dukedom with long-standing maritime traditions. The inhabitants of its long coastline have having had a strong relationship with the ocean by virtue of drawing much of their livelihood and sustenance from it. But across the ocean to the Old World and beyond, trouble brews. Sea-born bandits ply the straits in their ships of war, preying on those foolish enough to sail unsuitably prepared to defend the cargo from those with no qualms about taking it with deadly force. Sometimes it is not even wealth that the bloodthirsty pirates desire, with more murderous undead commanders simply hell-bent on acquiring yet more dead bodies to raise into their zombie pirate crews. The seafaring Borderlians are well accustomed to having to deal with pirates, which is why Duke Alberic found it unusual that he was recently visited by several nobles from the coastal fiefdoms complaining that their entire fishing fleets operating out of the estuaries had gone missing with increasing frequency. Renowned for his personal courage and astounding self-discipline, the Duke refuses to stand by and allow his people's livelihood to be put at risk without taking action. There is no better place for Alberic to begin his expedition to cleanse the oceans than Certosa, the city of pirates, which lies to the south of the other side of the Istalian Peninsula. Although the infamous thief-ridden port is thought to currently be under the control of bloodthirsty sea captain Aranessa Saltspite, Alberic knows that the inherent backstabbing nature of pirates means that any number of belligerent enemies could be encountered there. He therefore scrambles at attendants to prepare for departure. Finally, he has a purpose. This may not be a grail quest, but it is still worthy of the aging Duke's attention. Get the Braid of Bordelot. Well, good job. We already have it. So, job done there. It's got raised. Quest complete. Yep, good. Apparently, that's all we need to do. Baron may channel Manan's power and energy by cradling his lock of his hair entwined with kelp and shells in their hand while invoking the sea god's terrible name. The Braid of Bordelot, what does that do? Affects element. Oh, plus bonus special life. That's quite nice. That's not bad. That's good. And Fluon is a taskmaster. And Armand has sea legs. Good stuff. Because we are currently on our way to go and rough up some Dark Elves. Let's send you over here. And you over here. And we're going to go and rough up assault the garrison. Success! Good job. That's what we like. We could actually just go and burn this to the ground, couldn't we? Let's go and do that.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Raise it to the ground. Show them that we mean business. Plus the garrison's already pretty wounded. So, we lost 51. To be honest, had I fought that battle, we would have lost significantly less, but that's fine. We're going to raise it. And that's apparently going to give us lots more chivalry. Tim Minchin apparently is lord over the Druki, so is Alberic. Oh shit, we've got more hedge wizards. Every hedge has a wizard apparently, which I guess is fine. We've got the Braid of Bordelot coming in. Nice, like that a lot. Apparently the Black Spider tribe has declared war on the Sentinels of Zeti. Good for them. We're going to carry on up here, see if we can find anyone to have a chat with. Do you like us? You don't like us. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. But you do like us. You are loving the fact that we're beating up all of the Dark Elves. Trace, what about you?
I trust you do not expect a full welcome here.
I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, you don't have to roll out the red carpet, but, you know, maybe a pink one? Off-white? Just a grey one would be just a bit of old carpet would be alright, to be honest. I'll be, you know, I'm not greedy.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Good to know. Now, we want to get the Royal Menagerie, although we actually have a Royal Menagerie up here, don't we? We have a Royal Menagerie up here. Okay.
Do you know who I am?
Do we? How long is that going to take? So that's going to be one turn. That's going to be 6 turns. So actually, it makes sense to actually just march you up here.
For now, yes. Glory awaits.
Because if we march you up here, then we can recruit those Royal Hippogriff Knights, which is what I want. Want those Royal Hippogriff Knights. Orion, and yeah, Orion's chasing after Daith, but Daith looks like he's long gone. He's at some point he's going to wade into the ocean accidentally.
Ready to serve.
Hefler Hugh, you're going to be learning how to assault units, because that's what we want. We haven't met any resistance from the Dark Elves. Hello.
Serve me well. And
Can I have a trade agreement? And a non-aggression pact. Thank you. Okay, cool. Good. We got a dusty old friend. That's nice. Like to have dusty friends. I mean, he doesn't like the Dark Elves. We're burning their city to the ground, so you know, there's some common ground there, which is nice. Which is good. Do I want to upgrade to the Duchy capital? Sure. Let's upgrade that, because that's going to give us more money. That'll make our knights cheaper. I wanted to buy Montfort, didn't I? Okay, we'll do that next turn. Remind me next turn, alright? I won't forget. Promise. Are we going to get... I don't want to get attrition. If I go here, I won't get attrition, and I should be in range to go and grab that next turn. So let's do that. I'm getting the braid was easy, wasn't it? Did that in one turn. Boom. Job's a good one. Rene has ranked up. We're going to give him a route march. Yeah, let's give him a route marcher, because that's the best skill to have. Who's ranked up? Michelle Dubois. You're going to have a wind blast. That's it. Wind blast him to death. And we've managed to spend literally all my monies. Do I want to go... Because, I mean, we should run into Bat Elf down here, shouldn't we? Old... what's his name? Alith. Alith and R should be down there somewhere. But I must remember to buy a Montfort off the dwarves. Okay, so apparently Nathaniel's ready for duty. Don't really care about that. But we can now support religious errantry. The ongoing errantry wars across the sea need constant political and financial support. And Luon has a valet, responsible for grooming, wardrobe, and presentation of their charges. A valet is indispensable for the style-conscious noble. And apparently Mimi has picked up a student, which is good
Blessings
for
of the lady be
her.
upon you.
We could... Okay, we've got options here. We could head south. I could try and make better friends with all... I mean...
Immortality. I have what
I'm okay, actually, buddy. That's fine. Current card does have defense. Does it have a big garrison? That's what it doesn't have a big garrison, really.
My reputation precedes me.
I think we could take it down.
Attack!
I think we could knock out Caron
My
Carr.
strength and wisdom are yours.
So if we continue the
For
siege,
lady!
and the problem is, like, I want some good battles against Dark Elves, but at the moment there's literally nothing there, is there? It's very I don't know where the armies are. Probably up north. At some point, we'll probably start seeing them. Let's go for Woundmaker with... Who's that?
Do you know who I am?
Sir Grim. How could I forget Sir Grim? Bloody Sir Grim. What a guy. Let's just burn Caron Carr to the ground, I guess. Raise it. Armor of silvered steel. We found another student, apparently, hiding in the ruins. And Caron Carr is down. We might need to head back to the monoliths now, just to heal up, maybe. I'm a little bit concerned that... that you may decide... I want a military alliance with you, because then I can replenish in your territory. That would be quite nice to be able to do. But you might come and settle this, and then we'd be technically trespassing. So that seems a bit, you know... bit silly, but never mind. Aspiring Knights, Lion-Hearted Lady's Mantle. Let's go for the Blessing of the Lady, because that's just going to give us some passive extra defense, which is quite nice. The Moist Bint. Not that moist, because she's a bit beastie, really. Let's go for Magical Reserves, because Magical Reserves is good. Tim's picked up a skill point. We're going to go for this one here. Yes, because then we can get Rally. And then we can get Chivalrous Code, which is going to give our Pegasus Knights and Royal Pegasus... Oh, no, it's just Royal Pegasus Knights. Right. Oh, that's different. Shit. Okay, well, it's only two. It's a skill point each, so it's actually we can get both. Callie, the Windy Bent, you can have... You know what? Comet of Cassandora is fine, but let's get Magical Reserves, because that's more magic. Our army's a little bit beaten up. We can send them back to heal up.
Paladin of Bretonia.
Let's send Hugh down here.
I will weaken the garrison.
Maybe I should have sent him. But wow, it looks like. Bloody hell.
Do not
Katep, I never see you do this well. Usually you end up like huddled around one settlement, hoping for the best. But maybe this is why we haven't seen any Dark Elf armies, because their empire is effectively being split in twain. Well, there we go. Okay, watery tile. You can't reach it. Can you reach it? No. Okay, you're going to take a little bit of attrition, but it's not the worst. And tech-wise, we could go for... I mean, that would help with Katep, wouldn't it? So we could do that. Or we could buff up our lads. Income from trade. I mean, that's not going to help. That's just base level trade, isn't it? Additional tradable resources provide. Yeah, all right. Let's go for improved trade fleets. It's going to use 4k. And also, I almost forgot to buy Montfort off of the dwarves, but I haven't. Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Purchase. Karak Ziflin. Show it when you see it. Did I see it? No. Karak Ziflin. There. Found it. Montfort. I'll buy it next turn. We won't upgrade anything because I need to wait for monies. Need to wait for monies. Let's go for basic training because vigor is just one of those things you don't really see the effects of it, and I wish they did show you the effects of it, but you don't tend to see it. But it actually has quite a brutal effect on your troops' combat effectiveness. If you've never noticed this, it's pretty harsh actually. Beast Slayer for bow. Oh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let's go with that. Let's go with Beast Slayer. Because it's purple, and I've been trained by progressive Blizzard games that purple is always the best thing to have, unless it's orange, in which case orange.
Blessings of the lady be upon
Apparently the Sword of Cain rests. Good for the Sword of Cain. And Rite of Intrigue. Okay, sure, whatever. We've got improved trade vessels. That's nice. And Leon. Hang on. What's that? Sword of Corone. A mist rolls down from the mountains covering the lands of Bretonia. The origins of this dense effluvium is as murky as the mist itself. All the people of Bretonia know is that what was not there before is there now, obfuscating and obscuring all. Yet more troubling than the mist itself is what lies beyond. The shouting and smashing of the greenskin hordes haunt the dreams of the peasants who fear they may be next. The people panic, refusing to leave their homes, lest they be the next victims of the slavering, rampaging, orcish host. We've got a strange mist. Okay. So, have 3 Knights of the Realm in the following army. Leonker. The fog has affected all. It has become so thick that light of the sun cannot pierce it. So, it is across the Bretonian marches, a land of quarrelsome yet bright climate now despairs under the infernal fog, forsaken by the sun. As the light fades from the land, so too does the Sword of Corone's aura ebb and dim. King Luonker grows concerned, and so, sealing the ancestral blade away, endeavours to discover the source and solution to the impenetrable mist. All across Bretonia, dukedoms report that the mist is giving rise to mania. A greenskin horde rampages there, taking advantage of the murk to smash, pillage and spread destruction across the land. Although it may not be a permanent solution, the king has an immediate duty to protect his people. Good. Okay, so we need some Knights of the Realm. Well, we've already got 2. So we just need to grab one more. Knights of the Realm. Boop. There we go. Alright, that's sorted. And Chilfroy, you are going... Oh, I could get some Royal Hippogriff Knights. They're quite... You're right. Right, before I do anything else... Before I literally do anything else...
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before oath gold.
Okay, can I buy Montfort, please? Thank you. Right. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Doom. Done. Good. We got Montfort. Lovely. So we could get... okay, let's build that. Let's knock that down. Let's knock that down. Okay, good. Fine. Fine. We can grab the Peaks of Paravon, but if we do that, we'll spend all our money that I could be spending on Royal Hippogriff Knights.
If the lady wills it.
I'm going to get 2. Because I feel a little bit greedy. And maybe a couple of Grail Guardian? Yeah! Yeah, why not? I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. Watch me go. Okay, I was a little bit concerned about this because now we're trespassing, aren't we? Trespassers against it. Yeah, so I've got minus 25 because I'm fucking trespassing. Even though it's not my flipping fault. Okay, let's head back. Oh, hello.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Moving out.
Can we attack?
The lady wills it.
We can't attack. Also, this has now been taken by Safari.
Phoenix King welcomes all, cultured or otherwise.
Thank you. I'm the other sort. Could we
You
get
have a proposal for the Asur.
no trade? Okay, fine. What about trade? Right, Rakath.
I am a Greece.
You know what? I'm not gonna so because what I've noticed is the Rakath dynasty seems to be taking out all of the Bretonians in the south, so we're going to deal with that. Nope, you don't want a trade treaty. Fine, dwarves.
Aye, come then, Bretonian.
You don't want a trade treaty. Okay, fine. No one wants a trade treaty. Yeah, so what I've noticed is the Rakath dynasty seems to be beating up my Bretonian allies. So what we're going to do is, am I going to have a chat with you guys?
To fair Bretonia.
Oh,
You mewling fool.
I'm not a mute. What? Mewling
Honor before glory.
fool? It's a bit rude, isn't it? Bloody mewling fool. Not mewling fool.
Valiant.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope we can.
I kind
Do
of
you
just
know who
want.
Welcome, friends.
Okay,
Let's-
you kind of want to
Protector
join
of
me.
the laws of chivalry demand.
You will
I
join me.
hear you.
Can I demand some money for?
No.
Okay, you know what? I can't be asked. Just thank you. Good. Right. We've got Martek. And apparently one army, which is full of garbage. Who are you? Who are you? Baron the Devoted. What do you got? Virtue of Heroism. You got Vows. Kill 5 enemy lords in battle. Sure. Do you have any special skills? Nope, you're just literally a bog standard lad. What about Roland here? Virtue of Heroism. Okay, not very exciting.
Yes. I will indulge.
I could bring you down here. That's going to be slightly stressful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and we're going to ignore that now. We're going to come back down here. We're going to see if we can be. In fact, what I'm going to do.
Look upon my eternal form. Know that you broke out with great power.
I'm going to cancel my non-aggression treaty to start off with because I don't want to make my reliability worse. Sometimes reliability just stays really low for it because it's been quite a few turns now. My reliability is still very low, and like all I did was break a trade and non-aggression pact, so I don't really think it should be that bad. Let's get Kings of the Mountains diplomacy because I want to make friends with dwarves, and currently they don't like me very much. It'd be nice if we could be friends with them. You can have a deadly blade, sure. Nope, that's still tech. Commandment available. What we got in Bastogne? Public order is fine. So let's maybe go for levy tithes. Give us your money. Could do the same here, couldn't I? Or I could go. No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to go. Just give me cash. Cold hard cash, thanks. That's what I'll have. Public order here is fine. Let's levy tithes. Get that money coming in. Good. That's all fine.
You know who I am.
Roland, just
I go thither.
go there. I might get rid of you. Let's get rid of the peasant mob. I don't want them. I don't want them.
Lord.
To be honest, this entire army's a bit janky. I might just pass the peasants across this army and then have
Guardian.
Baron by himself, just to defend Martek. Then I'll declare war on the Rakath dynasty, and I'll help the Bretonians down here push back the evil Dusty Tomb Kings in this location, and then we'll help the Dusty Tomb Kings in this location to help the evil pointy-eared bastards. So
My deeds are
that's a plan. Can't afford to assault the garrison anymore, but that's fine. We're going to go and see if we can find Mr. Billings, Philip Billings, see if we can find him. say hello. While we rough up some more Dark Elves so that we can hopefully peace out with Trace and make everyone else happy. Because no one likes Dark Elves, apparently. Teclis, hi Teclis, please don't declare war on me, Teclis. I said don't declare war on me, you bastard! Okay. That's not great. It's not great, but it's probably fine. If we can just... Now, the only problem might be, because this does sometimes happen, is if Lothern and Teclis confederate and Teclis takes over Lothern. In that case, I'm then going to be at war with most of the High Elves. So that could be potentially slightly problematic. Although, I've only got a relation deficit with Lothern. So if Teclis does take over Lothern, then technically I won't have that -50 from beating up the bodyguard guy, will I? So in that particular instance, actually, could be worse. Okay, so devoted, good. Right, Beaumont is devoted. That's nice. Untainted, good. That's the thing. Fine. Ambusher, sure. Sword of Corona, apparently we've completed that. Good. As Luon Kerr puts paid to enemy forces, it becomes apparent the Greenskins were not a unified fighting force, but more of an advanced party, a mere rabble, hurtling full tilt from the fog and the forests ahead of a much larger and better disciplined host. Driven by curiosity and a desire to see the fog dispersed, the king attempts to investigate, yet upon entering, he is led by vines and half-hidden pathways back the way he came. No matter how many times he tries, the forest repeatedly turns Luon Kerr away. Convinced that something dark and devious and infinitely more menacing is picking its way through the forests of Bretonnia, yet frustrated by failure, the king returns to court. There, his advisors suggest the investigation of Artois, the first dukedom to be shrouded by the fog's appearance. Finding their advice to be worthy, the king prepares a sortie. Move any character to Gisero. Can do. Green Knight departs of Alphafield. Seeing his duty to the Bretonnian complete, the Green Knight has faded once again into memory. To the vast majority of the Bretonnians, his recent heroics are... Well, I wouldn't say heroics. He just sort of dicked about a bit, didn't he? So he's left the army, that's fine. Knight Pope has ranked up, though, so that's good. So should we make you a Blade Master, Knight Pope? Have you got any other... I think that's probably sensible, isn't it? I'm not too bothered with that. Yeah, Knight Pope, that's what you're doing. Knight Pope, no, Knight Pope, Knight Pope, Knight Pope,
I hear you.
Knight Pope, Knight Pope, Knight Pope, boom. Good, okay, good, nice. So we've got some more territory. So we don't have Alhaik, that is currently under the... So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to fight the Rakaf dynasty. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's come down here. There's this... Oh, Kofa isn't a port, is it? No, it is a port. It is a port. It is indeed a port. Sir John Tyweld. I think this guy's a special character. Vengeful Knight. Immortal. He's got Frenzy for all knights rank 7 or above. Skills. Hatred. Oh, shit. Faithful Brotherhood. So he has leadership for all knight units. Recruit rank. He's got weapon strength against Chaos, Nausicaa and Beastmen. Greenskin, Skaven and Rogue Knights. I guess that... Rogue Army, sorry. Ear Collector. Apparently he likes fighting... But basically he just likes going around dicking everyone over, apparently. The Foaming One. The Furious Sir John has become legendary. Amongst the Easterners they have dubbed Sir John the Foaming One. Oh dear. So Grand Master of the Knights of Origo. Under the Grand Master Son Tywil, the Knight of Origo has crusaded extensively against the enemies of all right-thinking folk and gained a considerable reputation of their enemies. Passive get Northern Fury. Northern Fury for Sir John Tywald and Knights above rank 7. Replaces Frenzy and increases cash. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's not bad, is it? It's alright. Sir John.
My strength and wisdom
I think we're going to give you some good stuff. Let's give you all of that. Just to start off with.
Striking out.
I'm going
Blessings
to
of the
keep
Lady
you
be upon you.
just for the moment. What I do want to do is try and
The
confederate
laws
with
of
you,
chivalry demand, I hear you.
which I think we should be able to do. And then we get this territory as well. And then we've got like a big... The only slight problem is then we're just across the sea from Tekalis, who we're now at war with. So we're kind of now spread across the world, all the way from Nagarond down to the Southlands. We have our fingers and other extremities in a lot of pies currently, and a lot of armies doing not a lot. We will recruit some units here, and then I think I'll pass it on to Luon. In fact, what I could do is send Luon down to Gisero, couldn't I? And get that on.
The king stands with you.
Boom. Move a character to the Forest of Ardennes. Artois is deeply affected by the descent of the all-consuming mists, but the people still somehow endure in a display of bold Bretonnian resilience. I imagine it's probably stupidity. When pressed for information, the peasants mention something about a nameless shrouded wanderer spreading rumours of an evil fog approaching just before the self-same miasma descended upon them. At last report, the Wanderer was heading in the direction of the Forest of Ardennes. Lornker knows that even the hardiest knight of Bretonnia would be in great peril so close to Athel-Loren. This Wanderer knows something of the ever-present mist, yet is still in great danger. More to the point, his demise would sever the only lead the king has to this mystery. With great haste, he dispatches an agent to intercept the mysterious man. Oh, we're going to go personally. We're going to go personally. We're going to go and find him. We're going to go and sort him out. We're going to recruit some knights, and we're going to fight that quest battle. Get that on. I might send Bo. If we can... Right, how is...
I find talking to your kind most trying.
Well,
What
okay,
is
sure.
it?
I'm wondering if maybe at some point we can get a peace treaty. Again, right, okay, so the concerns are Trace, still a problem. If Tekalis confederates with Lothern, then that's also a slightly bigger problem. Also, Dark Elves. Where are their armies? Why haven't they attacked us yet? I don't know. Can we use our agents to harass the Dark Elves enough to get Tekalis and Trace on side? And then can we lead a crusade to capture the entire Southlands for no other reason than it's something to do while we wait for our chivalry to increase? Let's find out, but that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Fay Enchantress.